Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I am the Optimistic Granny. Thank you so much to those that have subscribed to my channel. Appreciate you very, very much. If you haven't subscribed, please consider to subscribe. Hit the like button on the way in. Boop. Make a comment. Let me know where you're watching my videos from, if you don't mind. And share, because sharing is caring. And turn the notification bells on to all. So today is Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all. And to all the mothers that stepped in and was a father and a mother to their sons. All right, you know what I'm talking about, single moms. So today we're eating ribs, spaghetti, and a little potato salad. There she go, y'all. And got a couple of slices of bread. And for dessert, I got some German chocolate cake, and I got some cantaloupe and honeydew melon. There you go. Got it covered up because these little fruit flies, they is everywhere in this building. We got a problem with them. Yeah, they're just everywhere in here. I don't know if it's their time of season or what, but I forgot my fork. I'll be right back, guys. Goodness gracious. Hi, guys, I'm back. Ugh. And of course, I'm drinking my favorite drink in the whole wide world, Vernous Ginger Ale. And let's say grace. God is great. God is good. Thank you for our daily food. Pray that you purify from the nutrition of your temple. Amen. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys. Happy Father's Day. Happy Sunday. Just wanted to come on for a little minute. Got a subject I want to talk about too, so I might not eat too much during the video because I want to show y'all a little video that I posted, a short on my channel earlier, and I'm going to read something to y'all because what happened was totally wrong. So first, let's get into these ribs, okay? Mm-mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Them ribs are delicious, guys, okay? Ooh, wee! Hold on, wait a minute. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That rib was succulent and delicious, okay? Spaghetti. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Potato salad. Mm. 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 Y'all, I'm gonna have to get another rib. I don't want to drop everything everywhere. Woo! Mm. Lord have mercy. Mm. Oh, wee. Just pull the bone out. Mm. You know what, y'all? Finger looking good. Oh, finger looking good. Oh. All right. Let me talk about what I came on here for, and I can eat because this is very important. I come here to talk about specifically Grand Rapids Police Department. Okay. There's a lot of issues in our Grand Rapids Police Department with racism and how they police African American people different than they treat Caucasian people, and especially the young black youth, men, black period. Okay, just period. Okay. So the other day, I think it was Saturday. No. Anyway, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show y'all the little short video. It's 3 minutes long. Then I'm gonna read you something because I knew it wasn't gonna be the end, because when my son called and told me that Unc was in jail, I was like, what went on? Because I know him and his wife. He's a good person, okay? Non-violence, okay? An activist in the community, okay? Very good people, good family. But I'm gonna show you the video. 1 minute. Yeah. Woo, Lord have mercy, I'll tell you. Oops, excuse me, guys. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me go here. Oh, you know what? Let me just go to my YouTube channel. 1 minute, guys. So this is the short that I had posted earlier today. Racist cops in my community. Okay, wait. Racist cops in my community. Here we go. Well-known leaders in our community. The police don't even know who they were. Just sad. They're always escalating everything. It's crazy here in Grand Rapids. Shame. Grand Rapids Police Department. Shame. I was so hurt when I seen this video. This should have never happened. All they were doing was looking out for some children in the community. I'm going to explain when the video is done, guys. I just want y'all to see. Crazy, you know that.
Boy, it's outrageous, boy. What they do? They were with some kids. They had some kids, and they were watching them, and the police attacked them. You gotta tell them to get back.
I just want y'all to see the full 3-minute video. If y'all want to watch it again, I uploaded the short on my channel earlier today. Racist cops in my community. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm going to read this, and you can understand where I'm coming from, okay? Hold on. Because they are public servants, so their names is, I can actually say their names because it's all in the news and everything. And so, one of the guys, Ned Andrew made a statement, okay? And my granddaughter reposted it on Facebook because we all know one another, okay? It was a sad day, okay? So, this is from Ned Andrew. I'm going to read it to you guys. He said this was the first man that they arrested. He said, I wanted to let everyone know that I am okay. I am home. I was arrested and then taken to the hospital. The stress, physical exertion, and the weight of the officers pinning me down triggered an asthma attack, so I went to the hospital in handcuffs. What happened? I was out canvassing our Boston Square, letting the neighbors know we have a dumpster day Saturday the 14th between 8 a.m. and 12 noon. Oakdale Park Church, East Lot 961 Temple. Get rid of trash free of charge. We came to the Walgreens at Fuller and Kalamazoo. We noticed the police arresting 3 young black men. We got out our cameras and were filming the arrest for the safety of the young men. We were standing citizens witnessing for their protection. The cops have a history of extreme violence. That's so true in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Of extreme violence in Boston Square. Malik Carey was killed by the police in 2017, and Patrick Loyola was killed by the police in 2022. These young men had their hands on their heads, fingers interlaced, legs apart, and complied with all orders by the police. However, the cops didn't like where we were standing. They shouted at us and told us to move, so we moved. They still didn't like where we were standing. They told us to move again, so we moved. It was when they were arresting the 3rd young man that they told us to move again, and that's where we were going and that we were going to be arrested for failure to comply with lawful orders. And they moved. Okay, so they came and arrested me, which is in the video you may have seen on Facebook. The stress of the physicality of the police taking me down and putting all their weight on me triggered my high blood pressure and breathing conditions. I couldn't breathe. I told the arresting officer that I needed medical attention. They called the ambulance and I was rushed to St. Mary's Hospital. Thankfully, they had my medicine on hand and treated me to great relief. I was issued 2 citations at the hospital and released: misdemeanor failure to comply with a lawful order and misdemeanor assault on a police officer. I am home now and resting. My wife is taking good care of me. I have been getting so many calls and texts and messages. I wanted to post this and let you know I am now better. Thanks so much for your support. And because of this is what's going to take place. 1 minute. Because the actions of the police, which, they were already in meetings over this. Okay.
I asked.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay. This is, want to give a shout out to Robert S. Womack. He's an activist here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And wherever there's trouble, you give him a call. He'll come there, start recording, and he takes it from there. Robert S. Womack. Okay? He writes, on behalf of the video below, I am compelled to address the serious and escalating matter. Boston Square President Victor Williams was the one that got arrested too, where he tried to move his wife out the way when the cops started swinging at him. Victor Williams and the community member Ned Andrew were recently arrested by Grand Rapids Police Department. The incident began while Grand Rapids Public School Board member Kim Williams, which is his wife, and her husband were observing the arrest of another individual. During this time, a verbal exchange occurred between them and the Grand Rapids police officers, which escalated. A video recording of the incident appears to show an officer initiating physical force by swinging a closed fist at the face of Boston Square neighborhood president Victor Williams. Victor Williams was a member on our panel at the first State of the Emergency meeting at Wealthy Theater last week. Now he is in the video with Grand Rapids Police Department that has gone viral. In response to this troubling police incident and in continuation of our previous emergency community forum, I am conveniently State of Emergency meeting part 2, social justice, the march on City Hall. Okay, that's what we fixing to do. The march on City Hall will be held on Tuesday, June 17th, 2025 at 7 p.m. in the Grand Rapids City Commission chambers, 9th floor of the City Hall. Supporters of the drastic change needed in the policing, in the policies of the Grand Rapids Police Department should speak during the second public comment. The purpose of this meeting is to draw attention to the increasingly volatile relationship between law enforcement and Grand Rapids community. In just the past 2 weeks, we have witnessed 2 separate incidents involving black men who reacted out of fear to what they perceive as excessive and aggressive police behavior. It is clear that we are a hot tipping point with police, and immediately structural actions is required from both the police and the community to learn how to de-escalate tensions and rebuild trust. To that end, we are issuing the following calls to action of the Grand Rapids City officials. The United Voices of the Community demand the following: formation of a Mayor Public Safety Accountability Task Force to review and revise current policing training policies and protocols with an emphasis on de-escalation. Public education funding to support community-based education initiatives that teach youth their rights and the appropriate ways to interact with law enforcement for their own safety and that of our officers. Implementation of a foot patrol policy to increase community policing and presence in a non-aggressive capacity. Subpoena powers for the Civilian Review Board to ensure power oversight and accountability, police and community relations as a standing city commission agenda. Item 2, foster transparency of the public dialogue, accountability from elected officials. We urge all elected officials to take a clear stand on police community relations, while unwilling to do so should resign or face recall. Incorporation of mental health professionals in the police department budget to respond to certain types of community call involving mental health crisis, both for the residents and officers. Immediate dropping of charges against Victor Williams and Ned Andrew, who feared for the safety during the incident and should be criminalized for that and not be criminalized for that response. Our ultimate goal is to prevent riot, violence, and mass arrest. We are committed to real, sustainable changes through civic engagement and policy reform. However, we must Be clear-eyed about the stakes. Without meaningful change, unrest is an unlikely tragic outcome. Based upon my conversations with them, I do believe that Mayor David LeGrand, City Manager Mark Washington, and Police Chief Eric Winstrom are open to hearing the voice of the people and working toward solutions. Mayor LeGrand continues Monday with the mayor talks about policing on August the 4th, 2025. Mayor LeGrand has also come out to protest to hear what the crowds were saying. Chief Winstrom continues to solve murders at a record speed, and I must give him credit for that. I would now ask that he join us in looking at what policy changes Grand Rapids Police Department can do to restore trust within our community when having police interactions. If you join on the City Hall, June 17, 2025, at the City Hall, 7 p.m., please follow the rules of the meeting. Although profanity and name calling is protected by freedom of speech, profanity will give some media outlets headlines that will work against our true goal. The goal is accountability and policy change. I understand all the passion and emotions because I am mad enough to spit out hot tickets and Cheetos dipped in purple hot sauce, but we must make our message unmistakably clear without the distraction of profanity. Police and community relations is a life and death situation that the city must address now. The city of Grand Rapids needs policy updates, redirecting of funding to de-escalate programs in both police department and within the community. We need community policing, which means the police must answer to the community and our continued call for change. We need more officers from our own community. That is true. From our own community, okay? As we gather, I urge everyone to uphold the spirit of righteousness and unity. While free speech includes the use of profanity, I remind all participants that children will be present and watching online. Let our voices be strong and clear, but also principled. The truth of our message is sacred, and we must deliver it with the dignity it deserves. Kent County Commissioner Robert S. Womack, and he's an African man. He's African American, a man too. Y'all, it is so serious in the city of Grand Rapids. You know, you have to take out your camera and record. And of course, they don't want you to do it. That's why they got upset, because I've never seen an arrest like that. And, you know, it was just so wrong. Just so wrong on so many different levels. Like the night when they had them young kids out in the parking lot, I immediately ran and got my phone and started recording to make sure they done things that was right. How they frisked the young lady, how they touched her and stuff. And he was shining the flashlight up at my window. I said, yes, I'm recording, because I'm going to make sure that these kids are protected on this film. I am recording everything, and that's what I did. But y'all, we need to pray for our police department, for the untrained and the racists that are among them. And the chief of police know that there are racist cops all up in Grand Rapids Police Department. They already know that. But something's got to change. And if anybody is from Grand Rapids or in the surrounding area that watched this video and heard what I read, please come and protest with us, okay? This is a serious situation that's been going on and on and on. And it's time for it to end and to stop. And I do believe that we need our own policing in our own communities. They understand us. They understand our language. The black people are really not afraid of black people, really. But how these racist white people, cops come in, it's a shame and it's a disgrace. And I will be protesting along with all the other young people, because it's time for a change. And that's why I came on here. When I seen the video, my son called me and said, Mama, Uncle Vic, I was like, what? I seen the video. I was like, in the name of Jesus. See, when they doing wrong and you start recording, they start getting mad. Okay, trying to put fear in you. I'm not afraid of nobody on the face of this earth, whether you carry a weapon or not. I'm not afraid of nobody on the face of this earth. I fear God, the omnipotent one, the almighty power. That's who I fear. I don't fear no man on the face of this earth. No one. You hear me? I'm kind of wound up because I'm kind of upset with everything that's taking place. But if you live here, you know they're always harassing young black men. All the time. Every time one of my sons come over here and leave or whatever, I'll be like, please just go straight home, please drive safe, because I know how they are. I know how they are. But with that being said, guys, I got a headache now. But I had to let y'all know what was going on. I know I read a lot. If y'all want to rewatch the video again to hear everything over again, this is a serious issue here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And it's so sad. And let me tell you why they were arresting the boys. Okay, Walgreens got the cameras and everything too. They were playing with water guns in the parking lot of the Walgreens store. Maybe they should not have been playing with the water guns, in the Walgreens parking lot. The police had their guns drawn on them. They like 13, 14 juveniles, okay? No reason to draw your gun on, and you see what they're doing, running around playing with the water guns, okay? But this is what racist cops do. We've experienced it time and time and time again. And a lot of people don't really want to get with it or stand up and say nothing until it happened to someone close to you. Someone close to you, the police take out. Someone close to you, the police harass. It's already happened in my family, okay? That's why I'm standing up. Anyway, guys, with that being said, I don't even have an appetite now. I'm just going to have to put this in the microwave and warm it up later. But with that being said, I am the Optimistic Granny. Thank you so much that they have subscribed to my channel. Appreciate you very, very much. If you haven't subscribed, please consider to subscribe. Hit the like button on the way in. I got sauce in there. Boop. Make a comment. Let me know where you watch my videos from, if you don't mind. And share, because sharing is caring. And turn the notification bells on to all. And let me know if you know or someone in your family that has been mistreated by police, that they could have treated them another way. I've even experienced with my own granddaughters, and they were teenagers, okay? I have a lot to say. I experienced a lot of things in life, okay? A lot of things with the police. That's a wrap. Breathe. And I'll see you in my next video. Oh, wait a minute, guys. I forgot. My son, Lord, I'm about to close. My son brought me this bracelet for Mother's Day. Y'all remember that? Guess what I got for Father's Day? I got the matching ring. Isn't it beautiful? All right, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. I love you.